Hello, this is B from dLabel, and today we are going to be talking about attributes and how to set rules for our labelers. Like for example, we have a picture like this, and when we are labeling the scooters and the people, we want to know, for example, whether they are wearing helmets or they're wearing glasses. We want to set rules for annotators to pick how many people are riding each scooter. So let's dive into it by creating an item. And I'm going to call it scooter. You can change the color if you want. And the icon, scooter icon, and type bounding box will work for me for this label. Here where all the attributes are and where you can set the attributes. So for example, if we want to do the helmet attribute and make sure our labelers give an answer on whether this person is wearing a helmet or not, we gotta call this attribute helmet, and we can choose from these two options whether we want the labeler to write a text as an answer or choose from multiple options that we provide. So for the helmet, I want the answer to be yes or no, so I'm going to give those two options and set them right now. So the type is option, and one of the options is yes. I'm adding that option, and I have to click on this button for multiple options and then write no and add that option as well. I can also make this rule an essential to be set. The labelers would not be able to save the label without setting the answer for this attribute. So I'm going to make that essential and hit add. Here's one attribute that we just created. Let's try another one with a text. Like, for example, the number of passengers. Number of passengers. And the answer to this one, I want this to be a text, whether it's 1, 2, or more. And I want that to be essential to be set as well. Let's click on add. Now we do have both of them saved over here. Let's hit create and test the attributes that we just set. Here's the icon that we just created with the attributes. So let's pick that and label this guy, for example. When we do our last click on the bounding box, we'll get this message on the bottom right corner that says that there are required fields that you have to fill before saving this label. So the helmet, we gotta select from yes or no, yes, and number of passengers is 1. You can see the shape, you can see the item and the attribute. It does have attributes, and we gave answers to both questions. Let's try it for this other guy as well. Same thing. We have to select our answers before being able to save the label. That's all we needed to know about attributes, and I hope you enjoy using the attribute option on dLabel.org.